In the dark, trembling dawn of 1940, as Nazi Germany's blitzkrieg tore relentlessly through Europe, the United States military realized it was terrifyingly unprepared for a modern, mechanized war. The Army desperately needed a vehicle that didn't exist. A lightweight, rugged, four-wheel drive reconnaissance car that could go anywhere, survive anything, and be built almost overnight. They issued a seemingly impossible challenge to 135 American automakers, demanding a working prototype within a grueling 49 days. Only one tiny, bankrupt company on the brink of financial ruin answered the call. The American Bantam Car Company of Butler, Pennsylvania, working under an unyielding wave of pressure. A brilliant, independent designer named Carl Probst drafted the entire blueprint in a single, legendary 18-hour design marathon. Bantam delivered their prototype just hours before the absolute deadline, and it completely blew the military away. However, the cash-strapped Bantam lacked the massive manufacturing infrastructure required to produce the vehicles by the hundreds of thousands. In a controversial, heartbreaking twist of wartime necessity, the U.S. government handed Bantam's top-secret blueprints over to its larger, wealthy rivals, Willys Overland and the Ford Motor Company. Willys heavily refined the design by installing their legendary high-torque Go Devil engine, while Ford added the iconic stamped vertical slots on the front grille. The final, mass-produced masterpiece was christened the Jeep, a name born either from military slang for an untested vehicle or from the magical, gravity-defying cartoon character Eugene the Jeep. The vehicle quickly became America's ultimate secret weapon, completely redefining the logistics of global warfare.
On the battlefield, the Jeep's versatility was nothing short of miraculous. It traversed deep mud, climbed sheer rocky cliffs, and crossed rushing rivers, carrying American soldiers into places no vehicle had ever gone before. It was modified into a frontline ambulance, a heavily armed combat unit, a mobile radio station, and could even run on train tracks by swapping its rubber tires for steel wheels. It became a deeply trusted, larger-than-life symbol of American grit and industrial might, so reliable that General Dwight D. Eisenhower officially declared it one of the 3 vital weapons that won World War II. When the guns finally fell silent, the Jeep didn't fade into history. Instead, it transitioned into a beloved staple of civilian life, birthing the modern off-road and SUV culture across the United States and proving to a captivated world that America's greatest triumph was engineered by an underdog who built a legend out of raw necessity.